Alright, yo, what is up, guys? Snack God here, and welcome back to day 3 of Vlogmas. Now, with winter break coming and going on right now, I hope you guys are having a great holidays, and if you guys could, before this video continues on, go down there and smash that like button, hit the subscribe if you haven't already. This would really help YouTube algorithm push my YouTube video to other people and new audiences, and also leave a comment down below of what you guys are going to do this winter break and celebrate it, and let me see what we're going to do. So, today, we're going to talk about some things that I want to cover, and if you guys saw the title by now, we're going to talk about how candy selling will change my life so far. And as you know, when we get back to school, it's going to be 2020, so I've already written down my goals for 2020 so far. So you can see that the first one we have is to have 10K liquid, and really what that means to me is that we want to have $10,000 being able to be going towards anything I need, and at my expense or disposal at all times, so that I'm not able to, I don't have to worry about anything. Basically, I want to have 10K extra savings. All right. Second thing is I'm trying to get my driver's license this year. Gonna be easy. All right, guys. We're gonna get that truck. We're gonna drive our stuff from Costco to our school. We're gonna load everything up after we do that. And then the third goal is I want to get 5,000 subscribers by the end of this year. So I think that's pretty possible. That I need like about 3.2K more subscribers, and in a year I hope I could get there. If I don't, yeah, I'll still be satisfied with whatever I have, but we're gonna work hard to get there. And number 4 is just to always be happy. But anyways, I'm not trying to make this video too long, but we're gonna go in depth. So this is more about a narration kind of video where I go over how I started and before I started and what it was like. And basically, you guys are questioning, how did candy selling change my life? Well, it happened in many ways, so it's a little bit of a story of my life video too. So before I started selling candy, it was in about 8th grade or 7th grade, where I was basically like, I was not popular and I was pretty poor. I didn't have anything. I had no money, basically. And the only way I would get it was during Christmas and birthdays and occasionally Chinese New Year's. But those were not good amounts, as I didn't come from a wealthy family, and a lot of my family members aren't in the USA. So that made it harder, or not harder, that made me like, not as fortunate as other people who had a lot more things than me. And I kind of like, I didn't get jealous, but I did like, feel like I didn't belong with some people sometimes because I couldn't relate or some things like that. So it really changed me that way. Like, it made me think that like maybe it was the thing I could do to fix it. Like, how do I get out of this? How do I fit in with everyone else? And how can I just be like them? And that's when it came in. So the first thing that changed is that I met this guy who started selling candy with me, which was my original partner. And the reason that changed was because, first of all, it's not just changing in like financial wise, it's changing in like my life. This guy I met, his name was Sergeant, and I met him throughout selling candy, and we became friends. And then I got to hang out with his friend group, and then throughout that friend group, I'm pretty sure everyone did this in middle school at one point, but we were that group to play tag. And basically that made me find like an interest or a love for like running and parkour and like free running, basically. And that's how it led me to do track. But let's keep that on the side for now. Let's focus on more on that. So we're selling, and basically it got me more confident after I started selling for a while, because I was also a shy person. Not to mention that I did mention earlier that I was not like a popular kid. I only had like a small group of friends, which was a good thing, but like I didn't really know that many people, and many people did not know me, which made it hard to sell candy. But having to be able to approach people kind of got me out of the comfort zone, and boosted my like ego when I came to like asking people if they wanted to buy candy, and basically starting conversations with people that I didn't know. And that changed it because it's useful now that I carry on that skill in high school and after high school. And that's going to be talked about a little more in the video. So further down the road, I'm selling candy, right? It's 8th grade, and we made a good amount of money. But the also thing that it taught me was that you should have a good work ethic. And like, that's what school's supposed to teach you. Like, you have to do your homework, or else if you're lazy, you're not going to ever be successful. But I learned more from candy selling than I ever did from doing homework or studying for tests. Like, I knew that every day I had to restock on candy, pack my duffel bag, walk down to my local Trader Joe's and Walgreens and Safeway and buy my stuff, carry it around with me, and have to walk around school asking people. I knew that I had to work to get what I wanted. Like, that taught me in my mind that like that's how things work in this world. Like, if you really want something, you have to take initiative, and that's what candy selling really taught me more than any homework assignment or project has ever really done. So moving past that, we're past 8th grade now, we're moving on to high school. Now, how has this changed me? Well, so after high school, I got in. I was like, well, if I got money from selling candy, how else would I be able to make money? Now, you guys might be thinking like, that's not related. Well, the only reason I kept thinking about how to make more money was because I started selling candy in the first place. And see, that's where it really comes from, how it really changed my life as so far, because obviously I'm really young and I still have a lot ahead of me than I do have behind me. And there's a lot more I have to learn, and I don't know that much yet. But here's how it's changed so far, so we're going to continue on the story. And that made me think like, okay, Well, I did do some research on YouTube, and I basically, like, one long break or something, I was on YouTube, and I was just typing, like, a bunch of stuff up, like how to make money as a kid, how to make money online, how to make money at home, or like 2018, how to make money easily. And like I found a lot of results, and I watched a lot of videos, and one thing that came out to me that appealed the most was reselling. And I didn't have much an idea what it was, because honestly, I thought it was like so simple. I thought you just went to the store, you bought something, and you just resold it online. It was like that, but it wasn't really all that. And it was a long learning process, which ended up leading me into this hype beast streetwear kind of game. And this is where it really helped me a lot, because then I created side incomes, and starting from just selling candy to making about $10 a day in middle school, we were making about $60 a day, and eventually towards the end of the year, $100 a day with all our employees. And then I started reselling stuff, like such as buying Supreme. I figured out how that worked, how you had to be early and be one of like the first people to sign up, or like, you know, get on the website early if you want to buy some shoes. And I didn't know this, but you know, at the time I thought like the retail price would stay the retail price. I didn't know that after the retail price sold out, that the resale price would skyrocket by like 2 or 3 times. And that's what really shocked me about how much profit was in this game. So it got me into that, and I invested some time and some money into it. So now I'm able to do that now and resell, and that's considered a second source of income. And that's pretty much what got me into it. And also, like before that, I told you, like, the money, I didn't have money to buy the clothes I wanted to. And most of the time, things were hand-me-downs, or things were like cheap on sale. And people would kind of make fun of me for that. But at that time, I didn't really care until I was like, you know what, I think I have the time, money, and I might as well fix myself up. So, you know, because again, at the beginning, what I wanted to do was just fit in, right? And I didn't feel like I fit in because I was so much like poorer than everyone else in terms of just myself. Like, I'm not sure about the parents' situation, but personally, I felt that I was at a disadvantage financially. So I wanted to fix that, and I got my own stuff, and now I'm reselling. And then now, where has that led to me today? So this snack got reputation. It got me to start a YouTube channel, all right? One of the things, so it basically led me down 3 paths. So far, we covered selling candy, basically got me to get out of my comfort zone, approach people, make more money by reselling. And now we're on the 3rd one, which is my YouTube channel. It inspired me, and I inspire other people to start making videos on YouTube and basically vlog and document my whole process. And if I do sit there one day and I watch through all my videos from the first to the last one that's recently posted, like, you can see a big change of how things happen. It's really impressive to me. Like, the whole point of my YouTube channel was that I made it so I could teach other people, and so I could record my own videos and go back and reflect on them later on, so I could see how well I was doing and see how much I've came from since then. And I think that really has grown a long way since we're at like 1.8k subscribers, guys, which is a good number for me, because I never even expected it to pass, like, you know, 500 subscribers, where 500 people actively watch my videos. What's kind of impressive to me is that, you know, I can help some people, and, you know, and they thank me in return, and I feel like it's gone somewhere, and this YouTube money is like coming in, so it's also like used as another source of income, but it really isn't that much, and I'm still working hard to build it up so I can make it, you know, part-time career, or one day I could be a YouTuber, which is definitely something that I consider, but not my main priority right now. And let's go on to the next topic. Now, for the last thing that I want to cover is basically the whole snack god reputation. How people know me as the guy who sells snacks, and basically how everyone sees me at school now. So you guys can see here on my track jacket, I even got my name pretty much like embroidered or stitched onto it. It's the snack god, right? And this is how it's changed, where I came from this place for being not popular or not really liked by most people, and I didn't have money, and basically I was kind of like shy and like uncomfortable meeting people. Now in high school, I was able to meet new people easily. I'm able to make connections, you know, convince people, good sales tactics. Like, people call me a good salesman. I'm able to work my family business part-time sometimes, and I'm able to help sell stuff to customers and talk to people in real-life interactions that can simulate what it would actually be like to own a store, or you're selling something, because you're trying to sell them a product, and I got those good skills to convince people. It also helped me, whereas I have like popularity, which doesn't really matter, but it does help you in parts. Like, if you have more followers on Instagram, it does not make you better, but it does increase your audience, and more people who see your story and post makes it easier when you sell things such as like shoes or clothing or accessories or food in general, because you post it up online, and basically that's advertising. As you guys know, advertising definitely increases sales, so it does help when you do have more popularity and try to sell stuff. And I may be thinking about running for treasurer next year. As you know, what that does is basically they manage and try to raise money for your school or for your class grade, and they use it for stuff for your school. But basically, I'm pretty sure I qualify. I'm pretty good at that. Like, I don't know who else in the school is better than me, because everyone else seems to be lacking kind of lately. But like, not throwing shade, just saying it, keeping it real. I think I would definitely win, because it's gonna be my senior year next year, and we have no idea what's gonna come. because I think if I do run for it, I'm gonna have to stop selling candy, and that's not really what I want to do. But yeah, as far as the reputation, guys, like it got me into making a lot of different things. It got me to try new things that I never thought I'd try, like doing Bitcoin. That was risky, and I think that like the fear of taking a risk kind of like went down as the longer I sold candy. Like the fear of taking risks like kind of just slowly went away, and like new things like making a Shopify website and stuff like that. Like that's a risk because you're using money and you don't know if you're gonna get the money back. You don't know if you're gonna lose the money, gain the money, or the money's gonna stay there. You're basically playing with fire. But as you have more knowledge and you're taking risk and you know that it's rewarded in the past, then that risk kind of goes away, and you're more likely to know what the outcome is the more you do it. So that's really what I want to share with you guys of how candy selling changed my life. I'm sure it has changed many of you guys too. If you guys want to tell me how it has or how it's affected you in terms of like, you know, personal life or at school, then you guys can feel free to comment that in the description. I'm not in the comment section down below. But I'll see you guys next time. I hope you guys do enjoy this vid. Remember, leave a like and subscribe if you did. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.